Hello beautiful people and welcome. This is gonna be the daily tarot check-in for all the signs, Aries through to Pisces. It's for Monday the 7th of December 2020. Please make sure you watch your sun, moon and your rising sign. Use the timestamps below to jump directly to your reading. The readings are really short. We're just gonna do a free tarot card and one oracle card spread just to see what kind of energy is surrounding you. And you know, this is for the collective, so take only what resonates. Don't see this as absolute truth, but just as a support in case you need it. Alright, let's start with Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising sign, 7th of December. What's in your energy today, Aries? We've got the Healer of the Ages and the Patient. So I feel like there's a lot of emotional healing going on for some of you. Also could be on a physical level. But what I'm strongly getting is some sort of emotional imbalance that you're working on, or that you're kind of getting out of. It feels like it might take a little more time. You need to be patient with yourself here, to allow yourself to heal on all levels, to allow yourself to rest and rejuvenate is what I'm getting for you, Aries. I feel like some of you are depleted in terms of energy, maybe health, and I feel like there is some lack of fun at the moment. But it's really important that you look out for yourself and allow yourself to heal. Take time to heal. Be patient with yourself. That's the most important thing for you guys. 9 of Cups coming out as your main energy, Aries. So you're working towards something that is giving you a sense of fulfillment. I feel like some of you are up in their head dreaming about better days, better times. Something that you want to manifest here, if you're not there already. The challenge for you is the Page of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you lack the energy to move forward. And what I'm strongly getting is that you can manifest anything that you want, because you are such a strong fire sign. You're a cardinal sign as well, Aries. You're strong, you're a go-getter. But it's time for you to rest a little bit before you take action towards something. Alright? So with the Page of Wands, I just feel like there is this motivation, this drive, this energy and passion that is missing here. It is time for you to find it and allow yourself time and allow yourself to let go of anything else that is having a bad effect on you, on an emotional sense, to be able to move forward towards something. I feel like you want to move on from something, you want to manifest something new, but it's time that you allow yourself to heal totally, to kind of take time to replenish your energies and find your motivation again is what I'm hearing strongly. One card of advice for Aries, please. It's time to get out of your head. Stop the worrying, the overthinking. I know that is said so easily and it's sometimes hard, but you can work on this with a lot of patience. There is something that you need to let go of, some sort of negativity, something that's still in your mind. Maybe this has to do with a bad ending between you and another person for some of you. But it's time to kind of focus on yourself, on your own emotional well-being, and allow yourself to heal fully, especially on the emotional level here. All right, Aries, that was it for you today. We're moving on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising signs, please, Taurus, for the 7th of December. I always want to say November, but time is flying as usual. I remember it was January just kind of a moment ago, and now we're in December. Storm warning reversed. There's an ending of swords, ending of hard times, and this just fell out as well. Goddess of the Moon. Some of you are really in tune with their psyche, with their subconscious, but also with some sort of psychic level, feeling like there is some downloads from spirit, you connecting to your soul, whatever floats your boat here, whatever you believe in. But it feels like you are lightening up here, you're broadening your horizon, Taurus, and what was once dark in your mind, or what was dark concerning a situation that we're in, is lifting. Now it's ending. So what's going on for Taurus today? Page of Pentacles reversed and the 9 of Pentacles. So it feels like there was a bit of a stuckness, a stalemate in a situation, maybe concerning a relationship, or this can have to do with your finances because of all these pentacles out, but it's also about your own inner stability. So if this resonates internally, then please take it. It's about you maybe not being able to move forward towards your dreams, towards a concrete idea that you have in mind that you want to manifest. But it's time for you to acknowledge how powerful you are, Taurus, how beautiful you are. Maybe some of you are kind of enjoying single life here with this 9 of Pentacles, but it's also the energy of somebody who works hard, who kind of believes in themselves to make something happen. So for those of you stuck in a rut, is what I'm hearing, and stuck in a in manifesting something, it's time to believe in yourself and take your power back here. Maybe for some of you, it's time to do things on your own when you were working together with other people and had no success in your endeavor, for instance. Wow, another Pentacle card coming out here. The challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. Feel like the Queen of Pentacles to get what you want. It's also the time of self-nourishment, of looking out for your health, of working towards your goals, but not forgetting about your health and your own well-being. So I feel like things are coming out of darkness into the light. There might be more money coming towards you. In any case, more stability in terms of you feeling stable and secure where you're at. It feels like it's on the move here, upward. One card of advice for Taurus, please. For some of you, you want to connect more to your intuition. Exactly, look at what I said. 5 of Pentacles reversed, they're coming out of hard times. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected in terms of love, maybe that's ending. Or if this has to do with career and finances, this is a time of shortage that is ending. Storm warning is over. There is light coming to your situation and you're lifting anything that was a bit dark right now. Love that energy. I feel like you're moving forward here, Taurus. Alright, moving on to Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Gemini, please, 7th of December. We have the appreciation in the reverse, so there needs to be more self-appreciation for some of you, or a sense of appreciating where you're at. Maybe you want to be somewhere totally different. Maybe you want to be in the future already, but it's time to enjoy the here and now with all its ups and downs, with all the kind of darkness that might be here right now. It's time to appreciate and see the good. Maybe if a lot of things are not working out for you right now, if you have fears of the future, for instance, some of you Gemini could feel like there is something gonna happen, or that you're afraid of losing your job or something like that, is what I'm getting for someone out there. But it's about you appreciating where you're at and being in the here and now instead of focusing on what might happen. Let's see, Gemini, what is this all about? Let's get one major energy for the collective Geminis out there. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, that is. Yeah, we've got the 10 of Wands. There is some burdens that you need to drop. For some of you, this could be responsibilities that are not yours. For instance, in a job that you kind of always take on more than you can chew. It's time to say no sometimes, is what I'm getting for some of you. And it's also about dropping fears, dropping sort of a negative outlook, anything that might be weighing down on you, especially emotionally. It's time to drop it and appreciate where you're at. Challenge for you is the 3 of Pentacles reversed and the 7 of Wands. With the 7 of Wands, there is an energy of you needing to stand up, fight back, like I said, say no, have clearer boundaries for some of you. And it feels like you're stressing yourself out a bit too much. You're over investing in an area, and maybe you're just a bit too defensive for some of you. It's time to surrender a little bit in terms of where you give your energy to. So don't be always kind of don't waste your energy on things that are not giving back, is what I'm hearing. This could be anything from work to relationships, of course, also friendships. It's time to appreciate more yourself a little more and set clearer boundaries, especially if it has to do with other people, like work and so on. Other people you're dealing with, or your friend cycle. Maybe you are just investing a little bit too much here, is what I'm feeling. You need to defend yourself, you need to stand up, is what I'm hearing. One card of advice for Gemini, please. Focus on your happiness. Look at that. We've got the 10 of Cups out, and we've got the 4 of Swords. And usually this means rest and take a time out, get out of your head, let the negativity drop. And also, I'm getting that this person is ready to stand up and fight back. So it's kind of you fighting for your happiness, for your own well-being, but not in a sense of struggling, but just setting clear boundaries. I think that's really required for some of you Gemini out there. Right, moving on to Cancer, 7th of December 2020, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Door to Spirit, which is lovely because there is your angels watching over you. This is you kind of getting downloads from Spirit, having intuitive insights into what is the best way for you to move forward in a certain situation, or just how you want to spend the day, you know, following your own intuition, making a change here and there with the number 32, reducing to a 5. something needs to change. And I feel like there is a fresh wind coming in through this door here. You being guarded and guided towards something. You also have the first chakra Archangel Michael in the reverse, so there might be something that you want to change here in terms of how you feel about your security, your stability, also about your health. You know, first chakra is all about the very material things, anything that gives you stability in whatever situation you might see this fit. So it's time to work on your groundedness, maybe on your health for some of you, but I feel like there's a fresh wind coming towards you, guiding you towards what gives you a sense of more groundedness. And the first chakra also is about having trust. For some of you, you need to trust more into your intuition. Cancer, what is the main energy? What are you dealing with here? Ten of Swords reversed. It's time to drop negativity and stop overthinking and over-worrying for some of you. Yeah, I feel like, look at that. We've got the Ten of Wands and we've got the Eight of Swords. So it's time to get out of your head. Some of you are thinking about something way too much. Something that was a bit backstabbing. Maybe you let gossip a little bit too much into your head, and something is weighing heavy on your shoulders. Some sort of ending, could be an abrupt ending. You're kind of spending way too much time in your head. It's time to drop that, to drop the burden, to drop the overthinking. For some of you, it's just a sense of negativity, and to trust more that everything will fall into place exactly. The challenge is to be like the Queen of Wands, to be beautiful inside and out, and to feel like you are on top of the world. You've got this, Cancer. You are so strong. And it's time to make your dreams come true. It's time to move forward strongly and believing in yourself, knowing how beautiful you are. Trusting in yourself and also in your intuitive power. We have a Queen here, and this is a very feminine quality, which also is about the intuition. One card of advice for my Cancers, please. All right, so it's about listening to your intuition with the Hierophant again, and it's also about staying balanced concerning your thoughts. Be careful what you kind of take in form of information. I'm hearing, don't listen to authority, trust your own intuition, okay? So whatever this is, if you are at a crossroads in your life, if you don't know what to believe in a certain situation, you know where the answers are inside of yourself. You don't need to listen to somebody on the outside unless you trust them. So if there is a lack of trust here, I think it is something that's going on, that there is an information coming towards you and you are not really trusting it, but you can always trust your own intuition, especially with this door to spirit here. It feels like your spirit guides want to tell you something. And so if you doubt somebody or something that is coming towards you, then ask your intuition about it. Make sure you are in balance and kind of weigh everything that's been brought to you, towards you. Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's really time for you to get grounded, is what I'm getting. To know what is best for you in terms of health, in terms of emotional well-being, in terms of stability and groundedness. And for some of you Cancers, it might be really important to get out there into nature and ground yourself. Do some grounding exercises, maybe some grounding meditation at home. You know, whatever brings you back into that trust to the universe, because you're being guided towards something that is totally in alignment with yourself. Alright, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, 7th of December 2020, broken heart. Alright, what are you dealing with here? Ooh, we've got the Knight of Cups here and the Three of Wands. It feels like some of you stopped waiting for a person to come in. I honestly get the feeling, Leo, you have been waiting for a situation concerning love or concerning something that you love to do. Can be anything. But I feel like you have been disappointed. You have been waiting for something, and I feel like you are ready to move on here. Something is disappointing to you, is what I'm getting. Or you don't see growth in the love situation anymore. It's something like that. Something is not turning out the way that you wanted. Yeah, and the challenge for you is the Page of Wands, to find that kind of motivation to move forward, either with this person by kind of trying to fix a situation, or by yourself if you have been waiting in vain for a person to bring you something that you want. With the Queen of Cups, it's also time to listen to your heart, to mend your heart and move forward from something. So for those of you who have been heartbroken, it's time to listen to your feelings and find joy in life again. This is very flirtatious, curious, and very very enthusiastic and motivated energy here. So it's time to step into that, because this is the challenge position here. So it's time to find the energy to move forward towards something that will give you more joy in a certain situation. It doesn't always have to be about love. It can be, of course, but kind of listen to your heart here. Mend your heart if it needs mending, and see what brings you really what brings you real joy. This could also be not a love situation, a workplace situation where you feel frustrated, where you don't want to put all your heart and energy into anymore. So it's time for something new is what I'm getting, to move on from this here, from this broken heart. And we've got the number 9, and this is about wish fulfillment. I just feel like something isn't coming to fruition here for you. Something isn't turning out the way you expected it. I'm getting disappointment strongly. So it's time, yeah, to take your power back, to reclaim fun in your life. And for some of you, this means you need to heal your inner child here with the Sun card. But it's definitely important for all of you, or for most of you, to connect with what is really bringing you joy. It's about expressing yourself with joy, doing what you really love to do on all levels, if you can. So try to find your joy and your power again here. All right, Virgo, we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael reversed. Something concerning the heart chakra blockages. It's time to heal for some of you. It's time to open your heart a little more. Maybe the 4 reversed. What's the challenge for my Virgos? We've got the Magician in the challenge position here. So some of you really have problems manifesting something that your heart desires. So this can be about love, this can be about a job that you want, something that makes you really happy. I feel like there is a delay in a new start, or you really want to make a new start, but you don't dare to because it is too risky. It feels like you really want to do something differently, but we've got the manifestor here, or the magician, the magician in the challenge position. So for you, the problem is how to manifest, and I feel like it has to do with your heart. Some of you have blockages concerning your heart chakra, not believing in yourself too much, maybe stuff that was going on in childhood, where your parents were kind of giving you the impression that you weren't good enough, that you can't do it, that you're not strong enough. It's definitely time for you to make a decision and get out of that energy, because you're blocking yourself here concerning the emotions, concerning the way that you feel about something. And it's time to let a transformation happen and find your power and move forward on your ideas. It just feels like you're holding back on going for something. What I'm getting strongly here with this 4 reverse, this is you not daring to dream big, not daring to make things happen in the outside world. All right, what's the card of advice for Virgo, please? We have the Knight of Swords here. It's time to take action. Don't haste, of course. For some of you, this might be a reminder that you need to be careful here and listen to your heart. I'm not saying jump right into anything that's being offered to you, but you will know, trust your intuition. And for some of you, you really need to take action on your dreams. You will know if this fits for you. If you feel like everything is stuck, then you need to get active here. This is the message from Spirit for some of you Virgos out there. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. I think this was the happy family. Yeah, number 4, it's all about stability. Finding support, not only in your family, but also in your friends circle, spirit guides, anything that gives you a sort of strength. This can be anything. Your family, you will know how this resonates with you. What you define as your family. It can be soul family. It can be total strangers that you connect to, for instance, on the web, in a more deeper level than with your own family for some of you. So take it as it fits. All right, we have the 8 of Swords reversed and a Queen of Swords reversed. There's something going on with your way of thinking that is a bit detrimental. It's time to drop burdens and fears and anxieties is what I'm getting. Get out of your head. Drop your detachment. So it's time to reconnect with people is what I'm getting. Some of you might feel a bit detached or detaching themselves from people on purpose, but I feel like there is so much love here and support with the happy family. Let's see, what is the obstacle, what a challenge here for you? You know what flipped over when I was shuffling the 4 of Wands. So this is about happy times, stability, fun with friends. So I'm gonna take it because it really fits in here. Look at that. We've got the 4 and we've got the 4. So it's about you reconnecting. It's time to find your sense of stability. And I feel like family, like I said, can be a soul family, is an important part of helping you in finding that security and that stability. All right, and we also have the Hermit reverse, so it's time to get out of Hermit mode. It's time to reconnect with people. It's time to rely on your support system. And if this is not about people, then it is about your spirit guides. You can connect with anyone that you want. You can connect with your soul. You can connect with your ancestors who have passed on. But I want to say to you, there is something that can give you a sense of stability, and it feels like you might need it. Don't be so blocked off. Alright, one card of advice here for Libra, please. What do we have? Yeah, look at this boy waving. It's time to get out there, make some friends, connect with people. Be flirtatious for some of you. Just see what's out there. Live your life. Don't be afraid of anything. It's about being close to people who you love in what way you can. Of course, if you're afraid of the pandemic, of course, or something like that, then don't do it. I mean, you will have to know how this resonates. But I feel like there is somebody who you can connect to, and you can always connect to them on phone or something like that. But do something to open yourself a little more up. And if this is not about other people, you know, this can be any situation, like a project of yours, an idea of yours that you want to pursue, a dream that you want to make come true. It's time to follow that dream. It's time to get active and drop any sort of worries. Be curious, be adventurous. There is something out there waiting for you, Libra. It's not time to kind of sit inside of your shell and wait for things to happen. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, 7th of December. It's harvest time. I love this. This is manifestation with the number 11. Some of you will get rewards. Some of you will get money. Some of you will get rewards in forms of recognition for something that you have done. It's just a time of plenty, a time of feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling abundant in any sort of way. This can be about a positive relationship. I just feel like you're very balanced here. I love that. But on the other hand, we have the angel of balance in the reverse. I didn't see that. And it's funny because I just said it feels like you are balanced. So if you're not, guys, for some of you who are not feeling this balance, it's time to connect with whatever gives you inner peace, with whatever makes you feel abundant, to bring you back into that sort of energy, into that sort of balance. So this can be as a reminder. The cards usually, at least the way I read them, it's not always about facts that are coming towards you. It's something that might be going on internally for some of you Scorpios, and sometimes this is just a reminder, or this is just an advice that is coming out, what you need to do, not only what is falling into your lap, because the universe doesn't work like that. You have to do something to evolve, to kind of progress. We always have to do something and get active. That's why we're here for, to live our life, and not just to sit back and wait for things to happen. So for some of you, this could be a reminder to work on your balance, find inner stability, inner abundance, because then it's coming towards you on the outside as well. 10 of Cups, happiness, 10 of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you want to make a fresh start after an ending here. It's also time to let go of any sort of negativity that is holding you back from making a fresh start. I feel like there could be a lot of abundance here for you, a lot of recognition in forms of status, in forms of people just kind of applauding you for what you do, work related, or anything that you are kind of involved in, some project or something like that. It can have to do with starting a new relationship after the end of an old one, you know. The 10 of Swords is about endings. It's about negative events that happened, but we have a new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's time to get back into balance and follow your joy, because we have the 10 of Cups here. So it's time to drop a bad ending, or maybe just negativity that is manifesting in forms of fears, in forms of thinking about worst case scenarios. So don't do that, guys. Focus on your happiness. There is abundance waiting for you. It's just a matter of your perspective, and you can actively change something here, Scorpio. Focus on your joy. And what is the challenge for you here? I mean, actually, the 3 cards are telling you all that you need to know, and the 2 oracle cards as well, but let's still go on for the sake of completion and for the sake of treating you the same way that I treat the others. So let's see, we have the Two of Wands and the World. It's time for you to finish something old and begin something new. And for some of you, this is just a mindset, okay? So if this is not resonating in an outward sense of you having a new beginning, could be for some of you, of course, but then take it internally. There is something that you need to let go of, some sort of worrying of negativity that you need to drop here. You need to finish something and make a decision to move forward towards your 10 of Cups. And it has to do with imbalance, emotional imbalance and worrying for some of you, definitely here with the cards out. Yeah, it's time to make a fresh start, look at that, and forgive and forget. Let go of the past, let go of negativity, move forward. This is the card of learning from the past, of starting a new cycle. This is something that you can do differently, that leads you towards more stability, towards more abundance. I feel like there's something huge in it for you if you kind of manage to get out of something that is dragging you down in your energy. All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped for some of you. We'll be moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, storm warning. So the number 10 comes with the energy of completion, but the storm warning, there is something brewing, there is something going on, and it doesn't always have to be an outside event. This can be you trapped in a cycle of negative thinking or fears. Let's see, what is this about for my Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. King of Cups, yeah, Three of Swords. So this is about the emotions. It's about finding emotional balance, letting go of hurt, of emotional pain, and also letting go of negativity and finding internal peace. I just feel like some of you are really agitated right now. At least today, you know, this is just a temporary glimpse. Energies are kind of moving up and down and changing all the time. The challenge is to focus on your happiness, to find happiness again. I just feel like there is something that needs to end here in the way that you see a certain situation or a person or your own situation here in love, for instance. Doesn't always have to be about love, but there are a lot of emotions involved with the Three of Swords, with the King of Cups, with the 10 of Cups. So your emotions might be all over the place. They might be up and down. There might be some worry, some emotional pain, something that you're sad about, a loss or something. So it's time to find emotional balance by focusing on emotional stability, on something that gives you a bit of strength. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out here today for you guys in the reverse. I want to clarify what that is. Why the Three of Pentacles for Saggy? The High Priestess. So it's time for you to rely on your intuition, to know where you are focused towards. Maybe some of you are working on something that is not kind of giving results and it's kind of emotionally upsetting you, something like that. I feel like you shouldn't stress out over something that you're working on and it's not bringing the desired result here. That's what I'm getting. Some of you might feel sad about something that's not yielding results. I'm hearing that over and over again. Whatever that is, it can be a relationship that you're investing in or something connected to your work, of course, with the Pentacles, or finances. It's time to trust your intuition on something. So if you had the feeling that you want to give up on something, that you want to change your work routine or something like that, or your health routine, because the Pentacles can be about your health as well, I feel like it's time for you to change something here and focus on something that is more in alignment with you. You need to trust your intuition here with all these cups. Your feelings are your guidance system. You can always trust your feelings. So if you are doing something and you feel a bit negative about it, you feel a bit like your energy is going down, then change it, okay? It's very subtle, so this can be really anything, but you will know how this, what this is. We have 2 10s here. The challenge is to end an old way of thinking, an old way of doing stuff with the 2 10s here on the ground, Saggy. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. For the 7th, we have cornucopia reversed. So it feels like there is something that you're waiting for in terms of success, in terms of abundance. Maybe you want to hear some good news concerning a job offer is what I'm hearing. And also maybe some of you are waiting for money or some sort of, not retribution, that's such a bad word, right? I don't know. It's something like recognition, something that you want in exchange for something that you have done, all right? So you have put a lot of energy into something and you are waiting for the rewards, for karma to come back to you. All Alright, so it's time to drop your guard. It feels like you have struggled a lot. Something has been weighing heavy on you in terms of emotions. I just feel like you have been through a rough patch here with the 9 of Wands, struggling, making it through hard times. It can be health related too for some of you. I just feel like something was a constant struggle and you have given and given and you're still waiting for results. But I feel like it's about time that you make a decision here and give back to yourself, because you don't need to wait for somebody else to give back towards you, but you can make a change by start giving towards yourself in terms of not overextending yourself towards somebody else. And just see what is going on with your emotions if you do something. Like if it makes you feel drained, then don't do it. Alright, so the challenge here for you is the Page of Cups reversed, something concerning the inner child. Some of you need to heal their inner child, reconnect with what's really bringing you joy and changing something accordingly. Maybe you are wasting your time on something that isn't really fulfilling. The Knight of Wands reminds you, this is Sagittarius energy for you, Capricorn. It reminds you to have fun again, to find your drive again, your passion for something. I feel like you're investing into the totally wrong area here for some of you. If that doesn't resonate, don't take it. It might be just for some of you. And it's time for you to take your power back, to move on with a lot of drive. You are a cardinal sign. You're directly opposite of Cancer, which this card represents here with the Chariot. So it's time to kind of take that power back. And cardinal signs are all about making things happen. They are kind of the way showers, the leaders. They kind of are really determined. They're kind of showing others how it's done. And it's time that you bring back that energy, Capricorn, because it's innately yours. So you have given a lot of energy towards something. Maybe it's just worrying and something that's going on in your head. Doesn't always have to be another person or love or something like that. Take it as it fits. Take your power back and move forward. And don't be so focused on this, because it's really about how you feel inside. That will be rewarding. If you feel good, if something that you do will give you joy, then it's rewarding. And if you feel like you are rewarded, then the outside world will bring you that in form of external rewards as well. Aquarius, victory, love that. 28, reducing to a 10. Something is coming to completion. There is a sort of graduating, a sort of learning. It feels like you have completed something successfully. Alright, what is this all about? Aquarius. 5 of Cups reversed. You're letting go of any sort of grief, sorrow, negativity. It feels like you're shifting your energy from not having enough towards having it all. Look at that. That is the challenge position. You feeling strong and beautiful, having a lot of intuitive knowledge here, being really creative. I feel like it's time to go for gold here. Whatever you're striving forward towards, Aquarius, I feel like you are gonna be successful today. The advice is the Moon, so drop any fears, connect to your intuition. I'm strongly getting intuitive vibes here. So some of you are really connected to your soul, to your intuition, whatever you kind of connect to. It can be different for all of us. I'm personally connecting to my spirit guides, but it's more or less the same. It's kind of positive energy that comes from deep down inside, and you will know what you need to do. You will know what you are guided towards, but definitely it's coming out of something that was a bit frustrating, that was a bit sad. You're leaving this behind. You're gonna come across really strong and beautiful and powerful in a very good and very compassionate way. This is not somebody who's kind of imposing their will on others, but this is somebody who believes in themselves, Aquarius, and this is the energy that you're stepping into today, or that you need to step into today. Feel really victorious here. Let go of anything that's going on in terms of fears and worries. It's time to kind of bring light to a situation and let go of darkness. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Pisces for the 7th of December. At the yin and yang, it's time to find balance. It's time to also balance out your feminine and your masculine side. For some of you, the attachment. Some of you could be attached to an outcome, a person. This could be anything. This can be addictions, you know. Attachment can come in many forms. So you can ask yourself, Pisces, if you want to dive a bit deeper, what are you attached to? What kind of mask can you take off in terms of your personality? Maybe you are kind of attached to portraying yourself not authentically because you're afraid of what others might think of you. something like that. It's time to find balance and let go of anything that brings you out of balance. And it's also time to rest and rejuvenate. Take a time out for yourself, maybe connect to your soul, to your spirit guides by meditating. It's definitely time to spend some time with yourself today to regain balance, Pisces. All right, what do we have for you? Ace of Cups and Two of Swords. It feels like some of you are really not seeing something here. With the Two of Swords, some of you might not want to make a decision concerning a situation, or it's just that you really don't want to see something, that you're kind of blocking it off, you don't want to see the truth, but it's time to kind of open your heart to the new. It's kind of time to let this blockage go. I'm seeing this, you know, what I'm feeling drawn towards is this woman blocking your arms right across her heart. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So it's time to open your heart towards something. Can be forgiving somebody or yourself. Can be just being open to new ideas. Let's see. What is the challenge here for you guys? Pisces, the Empress. Very nurturing, compassionate, loving energy. Very feminine. It's time to be nurturing towards yourself first and foremost. Maybe towards somebody else as well. I was saying something about forgiving. Maybe forgiveness is important for you guys. Also self-forgiveness. It's time to grow. It's time to see yourself in this beautiful light. Knowing that you're strong. Knowing that you have this intuitive, creative power, Pisces. So it's time to let go of any attachment and know how strong you are. And find your balance again. Open your heart towards yourself, towards the situation that you're in. Three of Pentacles reversed. It's time to invest into something. I just feel like you might be overextending your energy into something and it's not bringing results. It's not making you happy. It could be a person, or it could be a situation that involves many more people that is not making you happy. Maybe it's just time for you just today. You know, I'm not talking about a lifelong or long-term situation. It can be just today that you need a little bit time for yourself and just withdraw, do some inner work, and see what you need to do to get back into balance here, Pisces. You will know how this resonates, but it's really time for you to nurture yourself in a more intense way than you usually do, is what I'm getting here. All right, guys, I'm wishing you such a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.